This has been organized for this one.
This is more.
The first one I want to give out is to Christine. She has been an excellent guest, and we've put her to work. And she's done a great job. So Christine, please come forward. Special in there for you. Thank you for participating in our contest.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And thank you everybody for having me here. It's been just an enormous pleasure. And I look forward to coming back in June or July whenever we have the training up here. And I know that our district, the new District 96, is really going to support you well. Thank you.
So I lied. I said I had, 3 announcements. I guess that's actually the 4th. We are going to have district training in June and July up in Prince George, which I think will be very cool. I'm calling on Marie at this point in time. Marie is an 18-year Toastmaster. She is a mentor and charter member of the Community North Advanced Toastmasters Club. She is a charter member of the Heart Toastmasters Club, and she is a past Area 42 governor. And most importantly of all, she's Charlie Herger's daughter. Please don't leave her.
Madam Division Governor, Madam District Governor, fellow Toastmasters, welcome guests. Yes, I am Charlie's daughter. Do you know that if I had $1 for every time someone introduced me as, oh, and by the way, this is Charlie's daughter, Marie, with the pause, because everybody knows who Charlie is. I would go, the first time I went to the district conference, I was competing in the evaluation contest, and the district governor of that moment walks up to our group. I'm standing there without Charlie. And she says to the people beside me, oh, by the way, did you know that this is Charlie's daughter, Marie? In my entire Toastmasters life, I have never gone anywhere without being. This is Charlie's daughter, Marie. Now you might think, oh, that's terrible. Why would anyone introduce someone over and over and over again like that? I have to tell you that it used to irk me. It used to annoy me to no end. But then I realized something. There's nothing wrong with being Charlie's daughter. Because I could walk up to people that I'd never met and say, hi, I'm Marie. I'm Charlie's daughter. Oh, you're Charlie's daughter. And they would have heard about me because Charlie would talk about me.
With pride.
With pride, exactly. In more ways than one, I would not be here today without Charlie. He would come to my house every Thursday night when he first joined Toastmasters, and he would come to my house and he would say, are you going to come to Toastmasters with me tonight? He did that for 3 months straight before I finally, in surrender, said, yes, I'll come. I'll come. That's the persistence of Charlie. Now, I went to my first Toastmasters Club meeting with him, and here I am today, 18 and a half years later. I take pride in the fact that I am Charlie's daughter. Because without him, I would not be an 18 and a half year Toastmaster. I would have not gone to district in the evaluation contest twice. I would not have been a 2-time area governor. I would not have been president of my own club. I would not be the mentor of the Advanced Toastmaster Club. This was a lot easier in my head. But The reason that we're talking about Charlie is because we are honoring Charlie for his service to Division B. For those of you who don't know, he's not dying. He's moving. He's going to be leaving Prince George and moving to Vancouver Island sometime in the near future. So Division D will be losing Charlie. Your Charlie. The island, however, will be gaining Charlie. So that's not such a bad thing. For the island, yes. For the island. Now, I'm not the only one who had some things to say about Charlie. I hope that you all understand that I am very proud to be Charlie's daughter, and I am so very glad that he pestered me into joining Toastmasters, and I'm so very glad that he joined Toastmasters because I think that all of us benefit from him being here. The other people who would like to speak, Greg Johnny. Thank you, please come up.
A young man, he was a nervous young writer. He knocked on the door of the esteemed author, Robert Frost. And under his arm, he had this big, old, ragged briefcase full of poetry. Well, Frost invited him in for tea, and the visit was going wonderful until that young man made the mistake of referring to himself as a poet. Frost furrowed his brow, and he scolded the young man. "You, sir, should not call yourself a poet until an actual poet has read your material and deems you worthy of the name." Frost considered the word poet a gift word. There are other gift words. These are words we hold on the top shelf of our language, like leader, like writer, like mentor, like super hot dad. These are words that you do not self-appoint yourself unless you do it very carefully. Now, by Toastmaster standards, Charlie and I have never been in a mentor-mentee relationship. We have never received credit from one another for a designation in Toastmasters. And we hardly ever see each other anymore. We used to belong in the same club. I used to see him every week. I haven't been in the Heart Club for several years now, so I don't see him in the same week very often. Nevertheless, I still consider Charlie a mentor because I still remember things that he's told me years ago. And I still aspire to do things that I saw Charlie do as a communicator and as a leader. So I'm willing to gift him that work. Now, I do wish Charlie a lot of success. I will say, though, that when you go, make sure you open up the persuasive speaking manual. Because it's some skills in there I think that you could use. And the reason why I say that is I remember a conversation that Charlie had. He took me aside right before a Heart Toastmaster meeting one time. And he said, "Greg, are you interested in being the area governor?" And I told Charlie, "Oh, it's great, I'll think about it." Well, that was 12 years ago, I think, probably more. And I finally stopped thinking about it. Therefore, I think he needs to, that's a long lag time. So your persuasive skills really do need some work, Charlie.
Your listening skills need some work.
So in actual fact, Charlie, could you be a better persuasive speaker? And I'm sure that folks in Vancouver Island will enjoy those burgeoning skills and others. Hooray.
Thank you very much, Greg. Now, a lot of you are from outside of Prince George. Charlie is known across Division D, across the north. He has made more than one trip from here out to Kitimat, Prince Rupert, and Terrace, Smithers, all the little places in between, talking about Toastmasters and talking to Toastmasters. And one of those Toastmasters is here tonight, and he would like to say a few words, and that is Rob Boyce. Rob.
Thank you, Marie. It's a pretty tough act to follow here. I didn't realize that where I was standing this. I was told a couple of minutes, and I wasn't planning on any evaluation of Charlie. But, yes, we all know what a wealth of knowledge and encouragement we've had from Charlie. It's pretty evident in the things he's done with the district and the division. And, you know, from a distance of Smithers, I don't get to see him as often as you people do. So I haven't seen all his skills. But I mean, the few times that I've seen or perhaps phoned with Charlie, I've learned a lot and I've seen a lot of things happen. As a leader, I don't think we have to give him that either. As a leader, he gets things done. Like, for instance, giving people a 5-minute break tonight. Just make sure. Interject when you have a good idea that people need to hear. My first division contest I came to as an observer, I believe. Oh, you could be a judge, Rob. No, I can't. Oh, yeah, you are. Just like that. So I was a judge. I came to one of the meetings in Prince George a few years ago where Charlie happened to be a Toastmaster of the club, and there was a young member there who gave quite an off-color joke, and there was a fair bit of shock in the people there. And Charlie didn't really hesitate. He didn't admonish this fellow. He got up and he said, well, we're all adults here. And he said that something about, you know, this is going to reflect on how people have perceived you in the future. And I think he stated it much more elegantly than I am doing, so that, you know, we all felt quite comfortable at the end of this. We had a division conference in Smithers one year, and yes, we had lots of advice before and evaluation afterward from Charlie. So we were pretty happy with what we did, and we certainly could see how things could be improved. And I'm sure he had quite a hand in seeing that certain people, John among them, came and ended up fiddling a bunch of people all at the same time there to come flesh out our conference. And some of them came on the train, which was really quite cool. So because of a problem with understanding what the train schedule is, we had to delay everything. But it all worked beautifully. But the one thing I'd like to close with here is that Charlie, in responding to someone who had said about, well, this is kind of expensive. I mean, can I afford to do this kind of thing? And his response was, well, you're investing in yourself. This isn't a cost. This is a value. What better thing could you invest in other than yourself? So, we wish you very well, Charlie, when you go to Vancouver Island, and thank you for what you've done for all the people in our listening area and for those outside who are no longer with us, or who are not with us tonight, but have benefited.
Thank you very much, Rob. I know that there are lots of people here who probably have lots and lots of Charlie stories, and I just want to leave you with this parting word, and that is that, as I said earlier, I would not be a Toastmaster today without Charlie's influence, so you can blame him for that.
Of course, this wouldn't be complete unless we had given Charlie an opportunity to respond to these comments. But before we do, I'd like Charlie to come forward. We do have something very special that we would like to present him with. And yes, we would Charlie is also one of the main reasons why I am still a Toastmaster. And one of the things with a Toastmaster is sometimes we go through life cycles, and, you know, he certainly, along with others, made sure that my Toastmaster journey contained a little bit of excitement and challenge. So for that, I'm deeply, deeply grateful.
Thank you.
Open it up.
You know, I don't understand why they do this. Hey, my mother used to say, save the paper. Well, she's not here. All right, I opened it. It's a little white box. Yes,
And there'll be another box,
Ah,
but it's not a pine box.
okay. Oh, isn't this pretty? Charlie Herger, ATM GCL.
Oh. I almost put DTM on there because I know that's what you're aspiring to be.
It's called procrastination, ladies and gentlemen. So do I get my 2 minutes to respond to all this?
Absolutely, yes. I'll let you have the floor.
Madam District Governor, Division Governor, Area Governors, all of you people here tonight that are actually friends, some that I've only met just recently, and some that I've never met before. I will say this much, and this is the important thing. You will get from this organization what you put into it. It doesn't give you anything. You earn it. You earn it by participating in the program and participating with each other. Contests are great fun, but at the same time, they are a small part of the things that you will get from Toastmasters. The networking opportunities that are worldwide. You can go to 122 different countries and participate in a Toastmasters meeting. How many organizations have that reach? All with the same aim. Bettering themselves so they can better the people around them. Learning from each other as they help each other learn. Pretty nice to be a part of. I listened to Marie, and you know, I almost have sympathy for her. Almost.
You're Marie's dad, are you?
Yeah.
And I have been introduced that way. Once or twice. But really, it's like Greg. He came to Toastmasters not because of anything I did, but because his wife was going to join and he wasn't going to let her join unless he did also. Really though, it is seeing the growth. Greg, in Marie, in all of the people around me that has kept me in Toastmasters. It's not about whether I ever actually get the Don't Time Me designation. It is whether or not I can give back, and in doing so, see other people grow. That is my satisfaction in Toastmasters. So remember, participate, be involved. You'll get all of the things that you deserve, but you will earn them because you will help other people earn those same benefits. That's it.